Okay. All right, I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're back.
Yep, we're back.
Rick, can I ask a question?
Nope.
All right,
What's
perfect.
up, man?
So is there a reason, I understand it was a 4 hour close, but is there a reason why we didn't take sales off the rip? Because on the 15-minute time frame, the past time that we came down to that 2043 area on the next candle, we still drove down again and tapped that area.
I'm just not comfortable taking an off the rip sell in the middle of a range. I would have needed to see a drive, like a strong drive telling me that, all right, we're coming down to the next range. So if we close below here, but that's on a small time frame you're looking at, right? I don't look at it like that. I mean, I would have thought about the sells if we got a top wick, but I see every time frame is closed supporting. All right, supporting resistance. Respecting support. I can't. Everything, right? Even over here,
I mean,
look,
my
we
idea
close.
was the vantage point of 8 or 9 pips and would go break even there and just hope to
I
get a break of the
understand.
lows.
My counter argument there is, I mean, you don't know how steep that bottom wick would be. It didn't have to break the previous candle here. It can, yeah, it can give you 8 or 9. It might give you 2 and then drive up. I understand it's going to come down, grab some orders. I don't know if it's going to give you 2, 3 pips, 5 pips, 10, 11, 15. I don't have confirmation that it's going to come down actually at all, because eventually the higher time frames here all respected support. All the higher time frames. The only thing we did, well, higher time frame, the 15, the 30, the hourly, all we did was close bearish on the 4 hour. And I also see that when we close bearish on the 4 hour this way in this range, remember I looked back over here in this range, we came up and grabbed a very steep top wick here at 2046.9, and that's above the previous 4 hour. So
Gotcha.
but
No, I appreciate that.
now that we're
And
coming back in range though, hold on a second. Um, I'm not gonna take about. I was thinking of the flip, but we just spent the entire candle here coming down. Maybe if this 15 closes bullish, because I don't think this is gonna be the candle that drives. If we flip here, right, the 15 closed bullish, we respected support. 30 respected support, even though it closed bearish. The 1 respected support. I think if you get a bullish closure, well, you need a 1 closure here, yeah. I think by 10 p.m., if 50 minutes from now we close bullish above here, we can wait. We can look for the next candle to take a buy. We're gonna retest the top of the range, but I don't think this bullish flip is good just yet. Hold on, there's too many of you guys. Oh, that's a nice rejection on the 5 too. Let's see if this starts coming up right now. We might have positions pretty soon. It wouldn't be the break of the 5. It would be the flip. So just be locked in. I'm not too sure if it's gonna drive now. Yeah, there's 1 minute left here. 1 minute left here for the 15. 82nd. Let's wait for this 15 to close. Like I said, 1 minute's not enough to drive, even if it decides to flip a drive now. We'll have time to enter on a bottom wick, but if we wait a minute and it closes bearish here, then we're kind of scratching that idea.
Yeah, but 30-minute can still flip.
Yeah, but I'm okay with that because at that point, if this 15 closes bearish and then you're saying 30-minute could still flip, I was talking about I was talking about buys coming up. But what I'm saying is, if the 30 flips after the 15 close here, then are we making a top wick for the 15 to come down, or was this the bottom wick for the 30? You know what I mean? Because now if this closes bearish, it's now closing bearish below this range. So any drive up and flip on the 30, I'm going to understand as the candle just making a top wick on the 15 because of the closure below. Otherwise, it wouldn't close below here. It's giving us bearish volume or bearish direction, closing below the most recent, right? So now even if the 30 flips and drives up, which is what you wanted to do, the flip down is what you want to take. We want the flip on the 30. We just don't want the buy there. We want that top wick to be there. We want the flip on the 30 to give the 30 a top wick, and then we have volume to come down. Will we get it? I don't know. It might just come down, fill the range. And it's not that you can't take it, it's just my comfort level is if the 30 flips and doesn't drive, then I can take this coming down. Over here, I'm not too comfortable because, like I said, I don't know if we're going to bottom out right now and drive back in range for a fake out now with this being the bottom wick, or will this continue to push through? The way it's looking, it should. You see, with a top wick, I'm confident in the drive down here. Over here, I don't know if it's going to give you 5, 15, or like in this case, it gave 7 pips. It might still come down further. Oh, wait, hold on. Echo, I know. There we go. Minutes for the 30. do the same, but with the magic keys panel, the wizard buttons.
Oh, that was in response to the ASMR trading.
I got a. I was gonna post a funny video today about that. So 5 close below here. Let's see if we can get a top wick here. Nice top wick. Ideally to like 20.4332. If we get a top wick over there, this would be very interesting. Okay, 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 okay. We close below here. We drive from here. If we can break the previous 5 high and then flip, I'll take sells. Damn, we got pretty close. We need to break it. But it's got to happen on this 5. Otherwise, this 5 closes bullish. And then the next 5 can make a bottom week drive up. Ooh, good pass. First down. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Flip in here. Hold on, baby. Let me finish. Hold on. You looking for mom? Hold on. Chat, they're asking for mom. Hold on 1 second. Why did you run into the office if you're looking for mom? Dad's here. Hold on, chat. Yeah, no, I was thinking of taking the flip here if we were going to, but we never flipped. I think if it flipped, it would have rebroke the lows and drove. 40 seconds here. So we're waiting. We're gonna wait for the 30 close. And if 30 can close like this and we can break, flip on the hourly and then come back down. See, the 30 has no top wick. So that's the top wick I want at this point where we are in the charts. We must close bearish here. We must come up and grab a top wick then at 20.44.4 for the next 30. Damn, they were in here like, dear mama, where is mom? So you got here dying in the Zoom? Are you allowed to
Yeah,
smoke?
my bad. I'm talking with my girl.
Are you allowed to smoke on the job? You better get to guarding the gold.
Of course, we get to smoke on the job. What you mean?
Yo, he pulled out the bong.
Fuck, hold on, let me close the door to my office. Very loud as hell.
He pulled out the account flipper.
This is my pen and paper to sign people in.
The volume song.
Yo, Wick, someone just said, can you let me in? Already in the Zoom. I don't know how.
Yeah, wait, how does that work?
I don't know.
No, I think I just pressed it as you were saying it.
Uh,
Okay. This is interesting because if we close like this, yeah, we need a topic here. In 2 minutes, this would be a good closure. Really weak bullish, doji candle, any kind of bearish, I'll take it. What we want ideally is the hourly to flip and then come back bearish, because that will give us the answer whether it's going to come up or not. If the hourly flips and fails to drive and then the 30 flips bearish, we're going to finish out the range. Unless it does it right now in the next 90 seconds before the 30 close. What I will say though is the 5 already made this top wick here, and it broke the previous 5. Now it's going to close below. There's a chance it doesn't come up. There's a chance it drives straight through because it's got this top wick here. It's gonna come down here. It doesn't need to be too steep. What I will say though, if we can re-break the current highs, I'll set a sell stop on the re-break of the lows. If we can come back up. This is a strong rejection area across the board here, right? When it comes down here. But it's got to come down first. How much room is there here? Okay, okay. Let's re-break these highs, baby. Who took an entry? We rebroke the current highs, right? Yeah, it makes sense. Rebreak out of lows. How much we got?
Yeah, I had an entry at 42.60.
I want a steeper wick. I want a steeper wick. Like I'm not confident that it's gonna try that. It can just keep bouncing back. Wish it rebroke the highs. I know you don't, and it might not, but for me to enter, that's what I would need. Not that I'm wishing, but for me to enter, that's what I would need.
I'm fine with a little drawdown. I'll be at.
Oh yeah, for sure. Come on. Is that it? One more time. Rebreak damn high. Let's try this again. Okay. It's not a bad area to reject from. Five gonna close bullish here. No top wick. Can we get a top wick and a drive down? Market doesn't know what it wants. As long as we realize that. What we want is a steeper top wick on a 30. We broke the current highs 3 times. Yeah, I want to break the highs here at the 30. I want the hourly to re-break the highs, flip, and then come back down. Right, because the hourly flip here, a close, a bullish close on the hourly will indicate a hold of support and most likely a range for till pre-London. But a top wick here and then a bearish flip on the 30 will indicate volume. And that should bring us down to the next support. Come on, do it with me, Chai. It's not a bad area to drive from. And now you have to wonder, was that the 4-hour pullback for you to now start coming up to 2050? But you would need a bullish closure, you understand? So it might not just drive now. It might drive now, but if it doesn't, you might get the hourly that closes bull, and then the bottom wick on the next hourly can be an entry for you to drive to 2050. We are so early in this 30-minute candle that this really might be a top wick. So here's what I would tell you. If right now we flip, I'm going to take a sell on the break of the 30 low right here, 2042.3. If we break the current 30 low, I'll take a sell. You guys can put a sell stop there. I don't have one yet. Right here. At 5 closed above range. Gonna wait on that 15, but not going. It's an extra pip there on the 15, huh? I think if we flip, it won't matter. My sell stop is right here. Below the previous 15. Also, we got 2.5 minutes for this 15. So I would need it, if it's gonna close bullish, I would need it to close bullish below 2042.78. Otherwise, we're gonna delete the sell stop. So it closes bullish, but below 2042.78, we're gonna leave it open. If it closes above it, we're gonna close it, expecting a bottom wick, maybe a bullish close for the 1 hour. Moving to my phone, about to drive. Good luck. That was a little while back. $30 seconds here. It's gonna do this in the last 30 seconds. What level did I say here? Oh, it's gonna close above here, huh? Chat, I'm gonna delete the sell stops. This could just be a bottom wick for the 15 to drive up. The hourly still never flipped, which is what we wanted. I understand if the 30 flips, yeah, it looks pretty on the 30, but the 30 time frame is the only one that looks pretty on. Hourly no top wick, and the 15 creating a bottom wick. And if it drives, it drives.
I manually closed at break even. The 5 minute is just closing. Too weird for me.
Well, the 5 respected an area here. across the board.
It wouldn't be respecting for so long if it wanted to drive.
No, well, you know, the market cycle's been off. Like, market's been driving later, a little past our session. But like, it's kind of ranged here, right? So it's created this little mini range on the 5. You need a breakout of this mini range at a much steeper top wick before the drive down. Otherwise, it's kind of trickling up, trickling down, and it's nothing we can do. The 15 doesn't really have a top wick. If it came up, grabbed the top wick, and then started coming back down, then we can think about re-adding the entry. Oops. Is this the top wick for the 30? Is this the bottom wick for the hourly and the 15? At some point, they'll all line up. When they do, you'll be happy. I used to look at this and be like, oh, thank God I closed. Oh, no, damn, I wish I was still in. And like, that's wild emotions. Just at this point, you can't do anything. You have to wait for it to close. You need candles to line up. And the thing is, we've kind of been applying the same principles and the same logic the last, I think, 2 or 3 weeks that we've been trading, because the market's been in the same place. The market's kind of ranged the last 2 or 3 weeks for Asian session. Now, if we were in a trending market, our approach here would be a bit different, right? You would see a lot more off the rip entries, maybe wick entries, but in a ranging market, we kind of have to approach it a bit differently. The hourly spent 50 minutes making a bottom wick. And that's why we closed out, because we didn't want to be in that bottom wick. What if we broke the lows here and then flip? All right. Sell the thing, man. I can't get myself to press the button. You sell the thing, man. Or you already sold the thing. Paul's looking at the 30 and he's going, ah, shit, here comes the flip. I think it already flipped. Flippity pippity pop. Ah. I hate shit when shit gets stuck. Look. Gotta heat it up and then.
Yeah, but then it gunks up your battery.
Fuck the battery, I'll buy a new one. I just want to smoke. Fuck the goddamn battery.
I buy these 2-gram disposable ones, and you
Yo,
just charge them once a day.
yeah, so nah, we get 5-gram disposable ones, and then this came in a double pack. This had 2 in there. This had two 2-gram cartridges.
Not 5 grams in one. It's 2 grams in one.
This is 2 grams in one. Yeah. So this package
Okay.
had 2 grams per with 2 packages. So a total of 4, but they split them into 2. But then we also have one that's 5 grams in a disposable, like you have. You don't have your own battery.
Yeah, this one's a 2-gram disposable.
Excuse me. Yeah. Sorry. Jacob's on here. Sexy man, what's up?
What's up, dude?
Are you even
So
allowed
what?
to do that? Whose kitchen is that? You're not home, bro. Yeah, that's a dope cell. I had a cell like that.
He's in his vacation home.
Rikers Island. I just sneaked that
How's
in.
everybody weekend?
Oh, there's the rebreak of the lows. You know, this isn't bad on the 5, but I'm not in it. I told it it'll probably drive down to the bottom of the range here, but we got 2 minutes. Oh, for this 5 to close. No, I'm sorry. We got 7 minutes for the hourly. What I will wait for, I'm gonna stick around here for maybe 15 minutes of the next hourly. I want to see if we can close like this without finishing off the range and get a top wick on the next hourly and then come down. But from the looks of the 30, we already got that top wick. The 15s broke the lows. Yeah, it looks like it should fill the range. Just not on my terms. Spreads are not too low either. I typically get like 1.5. My spreads are like 2.5. 2.5, 3 right now.
Yeah, it's higher on Blueberry as well
It's gonna pop
than
here.
usual.
Anyone positions here? Not.
Yeah, I have a buy.
Hmm?
I hope it will run. I have a bias. That position.
It's coming down for now. I don't think the hourly's closing in your favor. Nice trade, Paul.
I'm hoping for 41.22 for a buy. After the
I had a
hourly
sell
closes.
at about, sorry, I had a sell about 42.
On the rebreak of these lows. I mean, the only thing you have to be aware of is once you tap 41 here, 41.1 or 41.5, you want to be break even, because if it starts driving up, it's gonna drive up quickly for the hourly to close. Like, this might be a really quick rejection here. How much would we have gotten here? 7. Yeah, I'd be surprised if it doesn't tap the bottom of the range here now. The thing is, the last 5 of the hourly, so let's see. Let's just see. $30 looking sweeter than a Twinkie filling here, but every other time frame was not falling in line. What Jacob doing in the kitchen?
Where my setup at?
Cooking up them pips.
Yo, As long as I don't see no baking soda and spoon on the table, we good. It's the stove burning and shit. A flask.
It's like a Jeezy music video.
A little breathing mask on the side. Yeah, Mr. White. Yes, science. So if we were in positions here, we would have definitely been break even after 8 pips at least, and we would have definitely hit break even. I would have been break even as soon as we tapped this area here. Yeah. No position.
Where's Tom at? Stay time?
That's beautiful weather over there.
Yeah, I'm in Malaysia.
Nice, bro.
W.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the morning. So yeah, it's
It looks like the Malaysia filter that Instagram gives you. That's pretty dope.
there's no filter here, man.
No
It is what it is.
Jacob's like, how do I get a kitchen in Malaysia? Get me a palm tree and everything right next to the stove. Ay, ay, ay. What are we doing? We're probably coming down to the bottom of the range here. Oh, if this hourly could friggin' flip in the last 2 minutes here, we can look for buys on the next hourly. Man, sell the thing. You're really persistent, bro. You're a bad influence. One minute to go. Fucking drop another 50. $30 seconds on this hourly. God, gold, you silly goose. So we started with, yo, this is what gold's doing right now.
You have too much power now.
We opened up with no top wick. We closed with no bottom wick. My understanding is we might make a bottom wick down to 2038. And that would be interesting for the flip, because if we can tap 2038 areas, without making a top wick here, and then come back up in range. There's no bottom wick here, and there's no top wick on the 4 hour. That can lead us into the 4 hour flip, and eventually something like this, and a celery play on the 4 hour to reach.
Towards daily topic, right?
Yep, towards filling the daily top wick. And this would give us a bottom wick on the daily at that point, and that would start us on our way. The thing is, we'd need to see 20, yeah, I think 2037, 2038 at the very least. If we can see 2038 and then flip bullish on this hourly, that would be interesting. Might not. I might see something like this, right? 2040s. I'd want a steep bottom wick. You'll probably see bullish closures before entry. So you like the flip here, right? We like the hourly flip, the 4 hour flip to come back up bullish. The thing is, that hourly flip is going to have smaller time frames in it, and you're going to see indications of the 5 or the 15 faking out, holding the smaller time frame support here, right? Faking out, coming back up. If not, for now, you just have a lot of bearish momentum. Wait, go away. But at this point, it is impossible to take a sell here. I mean, you have the button, right? You could do whatever you want. But my logic here goes as follows. You closed with no bottom wick. You've created one on the current candle. So if this current candle can now stay below here and close, I'd say 15 or 30. 15 is fine. Over here with a bottom wick, you can now come up with another top wick back into this area to 2042s. Where do we drop down off of 2043 area? And then look for a break of this wick or a flip of the candle that comes up. But you're going to need a closure below here and a candle to leave a bottom wick. Until then, you're just expecting this to flip up. At some point, this is going to have to flip bullish. Will it drive bullish? We don't know, but at some point, it'll have to flip bullish and leave a bottom wick. So like I said, I'm going to stick around here the first 15. Let's see if we could close. It's late into the session, but if the 15 can close here with a bottom wick and the next 15 give us a top wick, we'll take sells. If the previous candle, if the hourly closed here with a bottom wick, we most likely would have been in on sells off the rip, understanding there's range to come down, and we had a massively bearish push to end the hour. And we need to grab orders somewhere 2040 areas, 2038 areas before driving up. We could have been off the rip, but there's no wick there. Would have had about time. Five closed below here. see. I want a strong order grab. 2041, 2042 areas. I
Yeah,
feel like I'm
look
the
at this
only one
big.
that had no positions here. What are you looking at?
Yeah, what I'm saying is that big consolidation, like very confusing, very weird area to be in position.
That's why I wait for extra super duper confirmations. Like this is ugly. We're not like we're in a rangy market just opening off the week. This is the first session to open up the entire week. Like this private session leads off the whole week. Like there's nothing before this after the weekend. This is Asian Monday morning. So it's very, very easy to get, jump the gun here. In that respect, the Monday morning for New York is where you see a lot of the higher quality moves, because it's just the volume really starts opening up for the week, and you've had the market set up for Asian and London through Asian and London. So in those respects, New York is very beneficial.
Oh, my TP hit undefended.
Perfect.
Yeah, the
Hey,
5K fund
congrats.
that you get that ACG was giving out for free. This was the second phase, and it was my second trade, and it was enough to pass it.
They were getting freak funded.
It's a free account.
Yeah,
I just need one more day, and that's it. I'll have the live.
Hope you grow that shit to 1 million. What are they gonna say off of 5K?
Imagine.
Why did we give it away for free?
One pip away from break even.
Oh man, close it.
Imagine having all 600 people here on Zoom. Like, you know, that's some pips for a month.
Be too wild. Too much, can't run.
What's the
Don has like
what?
55, 60 people coming through the Zoom, I think, or 50 people.
Damn.
All right.
What are the rules of like posting stuff in the clubhouse?
It's also more expensive to show up to Don's stream because you have to be a course member. What was that? The rules for the clubhouse? What do you mean? To post in there? Post
Yeah,
whatever
like
you want?
yeah. Will anyone mind if I post a screenshot of the MT5?
No, post everything.
Yeah, I don't really care when I like when people say don't post like bread. Like I honestly don't mind when people post that shit. Like
Yeah,
I
I think it just looks
I think
satisfying.
I think it creates conversation. Hell yeah. Interactions, baby.
Almost identical trades.
Creating interactions.
so are you gonna wait for the 15 or?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this to close. I'm gonna see if we can get a top wick back above 2041 too, and then if we can flip down to fill the range. Because I think we'll eventually come back up. I just don't know where that rejection will be, and obviously I don't want to be in buys here and have a reject like over here.
It can be London, it can be you know, upcoming New York. It has to go
But if
bullish.
it never drives up, if you just trickle your ass down to like 20, 30 areas, I don't know. Might be very simple buys with a very small stop. 70, 80 pips. But for now, obviously, I see sells. 15's gonna close. Let's see if we can close a nice bottom wick below here. This is the 15 area, right? Same concept. I'm gonna see if we can try to break back into range and stay out of it, stay below it. Currently in buys off the rip, the 1 hour candle open, stop loss 2027. Oh, but below these areas. Okay, okay, okay. Close below. What a nice top wick here. This is 4 pips. Okay, so it might flip here because you're reaching the most recent previous traffic in this area right here with these wicks. But if it can just come up and break the highs here and give us a bullish flip on this hourly, and then come back bearish and flip, then we'll look for positions. Strong rejection area as well, right? Oh shit. Tom in here, he just dipped. My brother, sell the thing, man.
Sell it. Sell this shit.
Buy the thing.
Oh.
Finally switched up.
Shit.
You posting this video after, right?
Oh wow,
Ghost
you're
you.
broke. Look at this flip.
What the fuck? That flip.
That was quick. I'm not in here yet.
came too quick, man.
It's not about how quick it came. It just didn't. I needed a couple of more pips here. This is perfect area to drive off of. Just want to be confident that by the end of our session, this isn't the hourly grabbing the orders to flip bullish. I want orders above here. We've had this strong drive and never really wicks up into the range. So, like, I expect shit to happen quickly on the flip drive, but just a bit higher. Just it's not set up the way I need it to, and shit, it's gonna drive. Just drive. God bless it. Why you not listen to the man? Because I'd be break even right now with buys and sells. Yeah, it should come down here for the range. It just when it does that, I want to have the utmost confidence. If it does that for the next hourly, maybe I'll wait on the next hourly, but I don't think I'm gonna hang out here too much longer. Let's see how this closes. Let's see how this 30 closes. If it doesn't drive through here, if it just kind of closes doji, comes back, great. If it does drive through here on the last few 5 minutes, if it fills this wick, I'll just call it. Because if it kind of closes doji, then you wait for the next 30. Right? 30's closing here in 7 minutes. Weak bearish or doji would be a good candle here on the 15. But the way the 15 looks, it looks like it should pop. Like, I don't know how I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Right. But like I said, my stipulation for the entry here was the break of the current hourly highs to give us a top wick on the hourly and a top wick on the 30, so we could drive with momentum. Word chat. Optimal positions come. Look, we went 79, 20, 30. We had enough trades for the year. They'll show up eventually. Optimally. Looking exactly like we want them to. Drive the ting, man.
It's driving down because you have the background. I mean, like this the song in the background. Favorite song.
This isn't the driving song. We're about 25 minutes away from that song.
You know what? Tom looks like he does like tax fraud.
Why? Why does he look like that? Tom looks like a tax guy to you?
I don't know what movie it is, bro. He looks like somebody from some movie that I think I'm thinking of.
Tax fraud? I don't know. I look more like I be doing tax fraud than Tom does.
You at the mall? Shopping center?
I'm gonna be patient here, chat. Let's see if this can close doji on the 15 without driving. Or just like this. We'll look for another rebreak of the highs. on the 5. Damn. Miami up 14-7. Yeah, I should try to pull up. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, good shit. I see your results past phase 2. I think Tino just showed up from Colombia. Where you been at, bruh?
Where's he at, man?
I don't know, it said V. I'm guessing that's Tino, maybe not. Oh, I thought everybody in the US was losing MT. Oh, because the. Okay, I get it. Never mind. The funded companies still have MT5s, right?
What's the deal, y'all? What's up?
So Tino,
He is in Colombia.
Just came inside to say what's good. Hope you guys are having a good night, though. Catch you guys tomorrow, all right?
all right,
All right.
Hey, bro.
Nah, I remember you said you were coming through, so yeah, we spoke about it earlier.
Yeah, we were waiting on you.
Interesting. Dude did a drive-by. Dip. Didn't fill the wick here. Can we close Doji? Fill the range, huh? This is solid. Okay, how can I explain this? There are circumstances where I could take this and where I can't off the close of the candle, and at peak volume, I think we can. 8-9 p.m. I think you can take this off the rip here, because if you just realize that price would have to come down before driving up. Once this 30's closed here, you have to break this low. Kind of the top wick doesn't even matter here, because if you come up without having a bottom wick here, if you were coming up, you're still gonna, you don't need that top wick in a flip. But the thing is, we're kind of out of volume time, out of market time. At peak hours, I'd be more confident. I think this drives straight through here. It gives you that bottom wick before it rejects. I mean, this is very simple. 13 pips before rejection. But right now, I hold myself back at times like this. With the 2 hourlies, I can't justify taking the sell there. 2 hourlies, no top wick. This current hourly never grabbed the top wick. We never retested the area above 2041. We never gave the market a chance to try to come up here and reject this area. So we don't know if it will reject this area. Typically in a high volume time, if you can take this off the rip expecting, hey, you just drove out of the zone, right? 8:30 a.m., 9 p.m. Right? If this was the 4-hour close, we can probably look off the rip coming down here before. But right now, will it pull back up and still retest before making a decision to come back down? You know what I mean? I really want the steep top wick here. The problem is we filled this range, so I'm gonna call it here. And then we'll start driving again throughout the year, right? As the as the month moves on, we'll get out of the ranging market. We'll be in a market that's driving during our session instead of doing this side by side, and it'll be a bit of a different approach. Yeah, you're seeing it starts coming up there. Gang, good job. Who was that? Drawdown FX. Who is that?
It's beef.
That's you. I think my kid's already passed out. Bon appetit, Tom Lee. Nice job today.
See you on
Congrats
New
to
York.
everybody that won. Congrats to everybody that stayed out of the buy stops that we had earlier, or that closed out with us. Otherwise, you'd be in some bad drizzle down. You'd be looking to drink glizzy water for bedtime.
All right, boys.
I'll see you guys
W
tomorrow.
stream.
Yep, I'll see you guys tomorrow on this W2 streams. That break even was in part 1.
Oh shit, yeah.
I don't even think that's gonna be available. So if people show up here, they're gonna be like, break even for the session. Never seen anything. Yeah, I'll make it public, but I'll try to make the other one public. I don't know if I'll be able to, the way it closed.
Good night, everybody.
Either
Thanks,
way,
guys.
hope you got some value today. Hope you guys had profitable positions. As for me, I just got 2 pips. That was the extent of my stream, and we also had some of this. gonna throw that on the soundboard for our next meeting. I appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. Sorry, not every Sunday session we get a position or we get a W, but you know.
See you
if you're
guys
here-
at New York.
Yep, if you're here throughout the year, we're gonna have plenty of them. The last month had a bunch of runners. Last month of last year, we had a bunch of runners for private sessions. So let's hope the market cycle comes back to that. Thank you guys for joining me. Love and wisdom to you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning on Don's session for New York session, and same time, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna run this Asian session publicly on YouTube. All right.
Shameless Asian plug. Thank you.
Yes.
Take it
Nice
easy.
day, Wix.
All right, boys.
Have a good night. Just like that, another Asian
Yeah.
session is in the books.
Box.
Yep.